Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. I think some of the devotees, because we have changed the Zoom link, because I was using a old Zoom link of the previous uh, Bhagavad Gita series. Maybe that is why uh, I think there is some problem. But I've sent the link once again. Let us see. So we are on the 13th chapter. So this is our fourth class. I'm going slow because the 13th chapter is filled with fact. It is an Upanishadic chapter and a lot of concepts, a lot of philosophical concepts are there, and we are trying to get familiar. So we began with Arjuna's 6 questions, the conceptual connection between chapter 12 and 13, and overall what 13 to 18 chapters discuss. We had a long discussion in one class. In fact, we just spent one class understanding that and the first verse. In the second class, we discussed Kshetra and Kshetragya, the field and the knower of the field. Very important to understand these terminologies. It's basically Sankhya analysis between body and spirit, but again, in a very philosophical way, it is put out because that's how the advanced Gyanis in their Jnana sadhana, discuss this. Okay, yeah, a few more devotees have joined. I think there was that problem. I'm putting some devotees in silent so that there is no distraction. Please sit in a place where there is no distraction so that you can attentively participate in this discussion. So we discussed that in one class. There is another Kshetragya who is Sarva Kshetreshu Bharata, and one who knows the Kshetra and Kshetragya, both the Kshetragayo, he is, according to him, Krishna, he is in knowledge, Jnana. Then the means of Jnana we saw. Actually, in one sense, you can say this should be the means of Jnana, by which the Kshetragya can come out of the Kshetra, 24 elements. He's entangled in this 24 elements. And then we saw Gya. We are in this section of Gya, the object of knowledge. So the Kshetragya, the knower, what is his object of knowledge? Gya. What he should know? He should know the Jivatma and the Paramatma. So Gya, especially Paramatma is being discussed from verses 13 to 19. And Gayam tat pravakshami yad gyatva amritam ashnute anadi mat para brahma na tan sad asat uchyate. Something like that. It is the verse. Yeah. Na sat tan na asad. So it's sad and asad, but here it has become sat because of the sandhi. Na sat tan na sad uchyate. So here Vishwanath Chandra Thakur directly takes that Brahma is referring to the absolute truth, but in his Paramatma feature, and it is beyond cause and effect. And how it is beyond cause and effect, he establishes it. And as Paramatma, he is involved in the creation. So the creation, that is the energy of the Lord, and the energetic are not different. So in that sense, also, it is, you know, it is referring to the Paramatma. So that's what we saw there in the last class. And then we started discussing the qualities of the Paramatma. The qualities of the Paramatma, we started discussing, Sarvada Pani Padam Tad Sarvatakshi Shiromukam, everywhere are his hands and legs. We saw that verses. And then we saw this 15th verse also, Sarvendriya Gunabhasam. And we saw that a lot of contradictory things have been spoken, but there is difference between contradiction and paradox. Paradox means there is a deeper meaning. So the absolute truth is He illuminates all the senses of the jiva, but he is without any senses means he is without any material senses. That's what the deeper meaning is. So paradox means, it looks superficially a contradiction, but deeper, it has a deeper meaning. So that is paradox. So the absolute truth is a paradox, and it cannot be conceived by material intelligence unless one has the mercy coming in the Guru Shish Parampara with material intelligence. It's not fathomable. So that's the point, and his contradictory qualities have been discussed. So now we come to the next verse in our discussion. I hope the audio is very, very clear. Devotees are able to hear, right? I hope the audio is clear. You can type so that I can. Is the audio clear or no? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, fine. So let's go ahead now. Now, today we begin with the 16th verse. बहिरन्तश्च भूतानाम् अचरं चरमेव च सूक्ष्मवत् तद्विग् अविज्ञेयं दूरस्थं चान्तिके च तत्. He is outside and inside all living beings. Bahir means outside, and Antash is inside all living beings. So if he's outside everything and he's inside also, then he should be easily able to understand. So here he's alone. He alone is all moving and non-moving beings. Acharam charamevacha, you know, because he is there as a Paramatma in the living beings who are chara, and there even in non-objects like atoms, stones, everywhere he's there as Paramatma. Andantarastu chayantara, as in the Brahma Samhita decide. He is difficult to understand. Avigyayam. So this chapter began with Geyam Tat Pravakshami. I will explain Geha. But now, although he is Bahiranta, he is in all moving and non-moving, but he is what? Avigyayam. Why? Sukshmavat. Because he is very, very subtle. So that is the reason he is not easily known. That is the reason. So, okay, I'll just connect my tablet to that. This the settings has to be done. The software has to be installed. So hopefully, 1 second. Wow. Yeah, it's coming. Sukshmavat. Because he's Sukshmavat, he's avigyayam. He's avigyayam. Okay. Now, Vishwanath Chakatakur. He exists within and outside of all living entities who are his products. Bhutana means arising from him. So they are all arising from him. Just as ether and all other elements exist within and outside all bodies of which they are the cause. So just like ether is existing within our body and it is existing outside, it's all pervading. So similarly, absolute truth is all pervading outside and is all pervading inside also. Ether is flowing everywhere, just like you make a dakar or a burp, the sound comes from internally. Because the ether is present, that's why the sound comes. So is within and without, just like ether. All non-moving and moving beings are only the Lord, since He is the cause and they are the effect. So, just like, how chara and achara, you know, so the achara, okay, I have to change every time. The achara, what is happening? To just get used to this. Yeah, okay, but it is not changing to back to the mouse. No, okay. And let me figure it out a little later. Okay, all non-moving and moving beings are only the Lord. Why He is the Lord? Since He is the cause. And all these are effects. It is interesting. Please reflect a little deeply. We are completely engulfed by the Lord, you know, because ether is everywhere, outside and inside. So the Lord is everywhere around us, but yet we cannot see the Lord, and yet we cannot feel the presence of the Lord. What is the reason? Anyone? What is the reason? What is the reason? Yes, Sri Lalita Mataji.
Prabhu, I'll just try, Prabhu, because we are it's covered by our Natmika Shakti and uh,
Excellent,
Prakshep.
excellent. That's the correct answer. Because of
Yes.
Maya.
Yeah. Yes,
Simple
Prabhu.
reason. Because Tribir Gunir Mahir Bhave, Ebbi Sarvam Idam Jagat, Mohitam Na Bijanati, Mam Ebbe Param Avam. So just like, because of the external energy, although we are surrounded and engulfed by the Lord all everywhere, but still we cannot, feel the presence of the Lord. That is because of Maya, Devi Yeshagunu Maya, Mama Maya Durate. So that's why studying this section is so important, and understanding what is the prabhav of the Paramatma. And it is same applicable to Bhagavan, for devotees. He cannot be clearly known. Tad avigyayam. In other words, for the ignorant, he is situated far away at millions of yojanas distance. And for the wise, he is near, as if living in that person's house, since he is situated as the antaryami within the person. So, you know, sometimes we are living in a house where the deities are there, and yet sometimes we don't realize that the Lord is present in our home. So that's because, okay, let's see. Sri Lalita Mataji,
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
yeah, who all members reside in your home?
We are six of us.
Who are they?
Natraj, Gaura, Doyalu, Nitai,
Mhm.
my Prabhuji, Meenakshi, Divya, and myself.
Oh, oh, oh. How did you take the first the name of the deities? What?
Because after they've come into our life, we think that it's their house and
Ah,
we
wonderful.
are
So
serving them.
this should be the consciousness. So, once I went with a very senior devotee and very, very senior devotee. We went in their house. They had a small hall, but huge deities. Almost 30 to 40% space was occupied by the deities. So huge Jagannath, like Rath Yatra deities they were. And then both the Prabhu and Mataji were serving the very senior devotee Prasad. I was sitting down and taking Prasad. And then they introduced the children, both the children's sons. And then very soberly, the devotee asked, who all reside in your home? Me, my wife, and these two children. What about them? Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra, they don't reside in your home. So they've suddenly taken aback. So sometimes that we might answer, but that consciousness is also very important. And
Correct.
Mataji, your consciousness is like that. So we should have that consciousness that, we are residing in their home or they are residing. So like that in 12.8, we saw Mayi eva mana adastva Mayi buddhim nivashaya nivashyasi mam eva ata urdhvam na samshashi. So this is a very exalted level of consciousness. Prabhupada's disciple, Hayagriv Prabhu, Howard Wheeler, first of the devotees who was started coming and attending the Bhagavad Gita classes, English professor. So he said that, I should go and serve Swamiji, you know. So he went to his room and he said, can I do some service? And then he told that I'm a professor. Oh, you can edit my books. So Prabhupada gave one article to edit and he did it. So Prabhupada was very happy. Do you have any more things? I have a lot. Come inside. And he showed the huge trunk. Oh, all this. How can I do all this? Krishna is there. Krishna is your friend. He'll help you out. Don't worry. So Haigreve, when he heard this, Howard Wheeler that time, he was shocked. He felt, as though Prabhupada was speaking that Krishna is his neighbor, friend whom. He stays with. So like that he was speaking. So like that, the Lord is the Antaryami, he is situated and is very, very near. Or for the devotees, this is for the Gyanis, for the devotees, how Krishna is very, very near. Now let us see. Sri Lalita Mataji. Although he's in Golak Vrindavan, he's very, very near. How for the devotees? How is that true?
Yes, Prabhu, multiple ways if inside us he's as Paramatma, Archa Vigraha in our house, amongst
Wow.
Tadiya, all devotees are non-different from, the pure devotees of the Lord also, they represent Guru and Krishna.
Yes. Especially for us, Antaryami, we are not yogis who can see in the heart the Paramatma. That same Paramatma in the form of Bhagavan has come in the form of deities. And as you mentioned, Tadiya, the spiritual master, Acharya Mam, Vijaniyam, or the Tadiyas, so like that. Yes. The Shruti says, Durat Sudure Tad Ihantike Yah Pashatsva Eva Nihitam Guyayam. He is further than far, and very close. Durat Sudure Tad Iha Antike. In the body, he is situated in the heart of those who see. Pashatsva Eva Nihitam Guyayam. Guyayam means in the heart. But this is for the yogis, you know. So for the devotees, it is, he's there in the form of deities. Okay. Now, okay, before we begin discussing this next verse, now again we'll take Lalita Mataji. How many devotees are staying in your home? Now you'll carefully think, this is a tricky question.
Trying to be
Huh?
devotees, Prabhu. We are trying to
Um,
be devotees
yeah, but how many devotees are staying is my question.
for
Huh?
four of us, Prabhu.
Four of us. Okay, this time we did not count the deities. Good. So, how many Paramatmas are there?
Four,
Don't tell me
Prabhu.
about, every Paramatma, even in the insects who are there in your home.
No, no, no,
Only.
no, that's not. Four, Prabhu. Four Paramatmas are there.
So, are you sure four Paramatmas are there?
Yes, Prabhu. Paramatma is there in every living entity.
Ah, are you sure?
One Paramatma, he is present in everybody's.
So, how many Paramatmas are there?
It's tricky, Prabhu. Is it one or is it four, Prabhu?
That is it. That is what let's discover here this verse. So, अविभक्तं च भूतेषु विभक्तम् इव च स्थितं भूतभृत् च तद् ज्ञेयं ग्रशष्णु प्रभविष्णु च. Okay, I'll just mute so that there's no distraction. He is undivided, avibhaktam, and also divided in all the living entities. Bhuteshu vibhaktam iva cha sthitam. Iva cha sthitam it is. Yeah. Okay, I don't know how to do this setting now. It is okay. Only thing I can do is, use it here. That time it will. Okay. So, yeah. So he's undivided, avibhaktam, and also divided in all the living entities. Bhuteshu vibhaktam. In the bhuteshu, he is vibhaktam. Eva. This is very important. He looks to be undivided. He is known as the maintainer. Bhuta Bharta. Cha tad geyam. Known means, the destroyer. Krashishnu and Prabhavishnu. So it is the Paramatma feature uh, of the Lord, the Paramatma feature of the Lord, who is, you know, Brahma, Vishnu, and then Shiva. So these are the Guna avatars. What happened? Okay. Here oh, it is going to the end. Oh, the settings are not done. That's why. Okay, fine. So, as the Guna avatars, Brahma is the creator, Vishnu is the maintainer. What is happening? I don't know. And Shiva is the destroyer. So, this Vishnu is also the Paramatma feature. Shirudakshay Vishnu is the Paramatma feature of the Lord. Please remember. Okay, settings. It is a problem of settings. Okay, let us see later on. So, like that, he's a Vibhaktam, but he looks to be divided. And the standard picture, I should have maybe. Yeah, let us see. I will show you the picture so that you are very clear. It's on photos. Krishna art. Uh, Here it is not so. There is one picture which is a standard picture. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. Let us see if it is there in the second one. No. Oh, it's not there. Okay, I'll find out. We have seen that pictures, classic standard picture of the Paramatma. Wait, let me show you so that please try to understand this picture so that, this concept is very important. Uh, yeah, I got it. Krishna is a super soul. 1 minute. Let me share the picture so that you have clear understanding of this. Mm, yeah, not a clear picture because of resolution, but okay, this is sufficient for our understanding. So I'm sharing this. So you can see, actually there is only one Paramatma. That one Paramatma is Vibhaktam. He is there in the heart of the peacock, the sage, the dog eater, the dog, every living being, and even in the atom. So, although he is a Vibhaktam, he is not divided, he is undivided, but he is also divided. Even and is situated like that in all living. But it is that one same one Paramatma. So that is inconceivable potency of the Lord. So please try to understand this. No? So I hope this point is clear, for you all. This is very important for us. Okay, let's go to what Vishnu Jagatakur. As the cause, which is one, a vibhaktam, he is situated in all the moving and non-moving entities, and as the effect of product, he is situated separately as each object. So as the cause, he is one. But then, how many Garbhodakshaya Vishnus are there? As many as the Brahmandas. But he is one. As Mahavishnu, he's one, but he divides himself unlimitedly as many Brahmandas. So similarly for Shirodakshaya Vishnu. As the form of Narayan, he is the protection of the living entities, Bhuta Bharta, during the duration of maintenance. Because Narayan in one sense maintains this creation. Because it is Narayan who resides in the waters, Garbhodak ocean, it is mentioned. The destruction, Grahishnu, at the time of Pralay, and the creation of all livings, Prabha Vishnu, at the time of creation. So from Narayan actually come everything. No? So like that, it's taken as that. The word Prabha Vishnu, which usually means the Lord, is taken here as a meaning, which is what is created, since the word can also mean he who is the product, Prabhavana, because he is the cause, because the cause is manifest in the effects. Bhaktivinoda Thakur, even though it seems that he is divided within all living entities, he is undivided. So this is the same point I was trying to make. Even though he is situated in Veshti Purush, literally the person within every living entity, still he is the supreme controller, the undifferentiated personality, and the universal person, Virat Purush. He is the sustainer, annihilator, and creator of all. Okay. Text 18. Jyotisham apita jyoti tamasa paramuchyate jnanam geham jnanagamyam hridhi sarvasya vitishtitam. This light of all luminaries. This light, why it has come as this light? It should be, he is the light of all luminaries. Let's go into the Veda base and see what it is. He is the light. It should be why this light it is mentioned. Let me see. He, it is correct. Yeah. So somehow maybe sometimes some word print of typographical error must be there. So it should be he is the light of all luminaries. Jyotisham apita jyotis. Is said to be beyond darkness. Tamasa param uchyate. He is knowledge, jnanam, what is to be known, gayam, and is obtained by the process of knowledge, jnanagamyam. He is situated in the heart of all. Hridhi sarvasya vitishtitam. Now here is the important uh, again term which has come is jnanam, gayam, jnanagamyam. So jnanam is knowledge. So what is knowledge? How Krishna defined knowledge? Who will tell? What is knowledge? Krishna, how he had defined? Who will answer this? What is knowledge? Krishna had mentioned. Govind Nandini Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu Sarvatra.
What is knowledge? Yes, Sri Lalita Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. I'll just
Hmm.
try, Prabhuji. The one who knows the field and the knower of the field. And
Knowers of the field.
Kshetrajna. Yeah,
Kshetragayo, Dvivachan.
yeah,
There are two Kshetragyas, correct?
yeah.
Jiva and Paramatma. So
Yes, yes.
13.3. This is Jnanam.
Yeah.
13.3. Okay, 1 second. This is the eraser, I think. Yeah.
He told the
13.
20 qualities of
Pardon?
that make up knowledge. Those 20
Huh?
qualities also, no, Prabhu? Those 20
No,
qualities
no, no,
also,
no,
right,
no,
Prabhu?
no, no, no.
No?
That's not Jnanam. That's why I'm
Okay.
coming. And what is to be known? So, what is to be known? Where it was defined? 13.13. Geyam tad pravakshyami. What is to be known? Actually, the Atma and Paramatma.
Yeah.
Knowledge, object of knowledge. What is to be known? And the means or the process of knowledge, Jnana Gamyam, the process is 13.8 to 12. It is the means of knowledge and is situated in everyone's heart. So, this is how we have to understand. Of the sun, moon, and other light bodies, he is the illuminator, Tajjoti, by which the sun shines, by whose power light radiates. So, ultimately, the sun, such a powerful source of light, actually, it is emanation from the Kanti of the Lord, the Brahmajyoti. And Brahmajyoti is the effulgence of the Lord's body. So that's why all the effulgence which we are seeing here, they are all coming from the Lord's body. The sun, and through the sun's reflection, all the planets, the stars, like that. The Shruti says, Yena Surya Tapati Tejasendaha. By his power, the sun burns. Taittiriya Brahmana. न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चंद्र तारकम नेमा विद्युतो भाति कुतो यम अग्नि तद एव भांतम अनुभाति सर्वम. Therefore, the sun does not shine. Na tatra surya bhati. Nor does the moon or stars. Na chandra tarakam. So the sun doesn't shine, nor the moons nor stars. There, lightning does not flash. Name of Vidyut. Vidyut is lightning. What to speak of fire? Kuto ayam agni. Everything shines in obedience to he who shines. Tad eva bhantam anubhati sarvam. So the Lord only shines in that sense. It is mentioned. Okay. So this is a present review. Okay. I did not realize this. Okay. Aditya Varnam Tamasa Parasnath. He is like the sun beyond ignorance. So this entire line, Aditya Varnam Tamasa Parasnath, where did you previously come across? This is from the Svetaswara Upanishad, but where in the Bhagavad Gita you have come across this? Anyone knows? Raise your hands. Anyone knows? Anyone remembers? I will give a hint. It is in the 8th chapter. Further, you want hint now? No, we cannot. Yes, Sri Lalita Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hmm.
Hare Krishna.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, I'm
Prabhuji.
able to hear. 8 point?
9? No, no.
Yes. It's
Yeah, 8.
8.9. It's 8.9 only.
Yeah, yeah.
8.7 is Tasmat Sarveshu Kaleshu Mam Anusmara Yuddhache.
Yeah.
And Abhyasa Yogena. And then what is the Abhyas? Kavim Puranam. So every quotation which Prabhupada gives, na, or wherever it comes, na, we should be familiar. So let's cross verify. Aditya Varnam Tamasa Parastat. So very similar. Aditya Varnam Tamasa Parastat. The Bhagavad Gita is Gita Upanishad, the essence of all. Jnanam means what is revealed by the function of the intelligence. The Lord is Jnanam, awareness. So this is the technical, philosophical definition of Jnanam here. Game means the awareness which develops a specific form, qualities, etc. The Lord is the object of awareness. He is attained by the process of knowledge, pridelessness, etc. mentioned previously, Jnanagamyam. You have to become aware that, aware that you're a spirit soul, and then you have to become aware of the Lord's qualities, Paramatma's qualities like that. Being the form of Paramatma, he is situated as a regulator in the heart of all living entities. Adhishtam. Okay. So that ends the Prabhava of the Kshetra. Now, what is the result of knowing this knowledge? So now the knowing of this knowledge, actually, in one sense, Krishna is, iti Kshetram tata Jnanam. So he is summarizing in one sense Bhagavad Gita. What happened now? It's getting stuck. Is the reason. Oh, the coordinates are not being set up. That's why I think. Okay, forget it. So you can note down. I will later on note it down and share the slides. So Kshetram will refer to 3.3, and Jnanam will also refer to this, just now what you told, and Kshetra Gayor Jnanam. And Gayam was 13.13 to 18. Thus I have described concisely. Iti Uktam Samasata. What all I have described? The field, Kshetra. The process of knowing, Tata Jnanam. The process of knowing is what? Who will answer? The process of knowing. Which verses of the Bhagavad Gita refer to it? Shrishti Gupta Mataji. What refers to process of knowledge? Or the means of knowledge? What it refers to? Shri
Prabhuji,
Lalita Mataji.
uh, Jnanagamyam is what you told, no, Prabhu? Process of knowledge.
What is process of knowledge? Which
Tatvid
verses refer to?
pranipartena
Huh?
pariprashnena. Tatvidhi pranipartena pariprashnena seve.
Oh, where we are now in the Jnana section, 13th chapter. I am referring to only 13th chapter. Where you are now gone to Bhagavad Gita, 4th chapter.
Yes, Prabhu.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just now I referred, na?
13.8 to
Yeah, 13.8 to 12.
8 to 12. Yes, Prabhu. Yes.
8 to 12. And is the object of knowledge, Gayam.
Yeah.
So Gayam is Bhagavad Gita 13.13 to 18. And now, interestingly, such a heavy Jnana section. Krishna is saying, Mad Bhakta, my devotee, understanding this, Etad Vigyan attains prema, Mad Bhavaya Upapaddate. Even the Jnani is also a devotee. Understanding this section also, he'll attain liberation. But for a devotee, he'll attain prema. In this verse, the Lord summarizes the topic about the field, Kshetra, and other items previously described, Kshetra Gaya, along with the results of those who practice. So what is the result is mentioned here. The field consists of items starting with the 5 gross elements and ending with Dhriti or perseverance in bars 5 and 6. 6 and 7 also it is there, sorry. Knowledge was described starting with Amanitvam and ending with reviewing the goal of liberation. Tattva Jnanartha Darshanam in verses 7 through 11. So he's including Amanitvam as 7 to 11. I don't know, maybe there is some printing mistake or we need to cross verify. It is because Amanitvam is starting from 8 to 11. So that's why maybe there is some mistake. And this should be from 5 to 6. So why it has come like that? Let me see the original book. Yeah, correct. It is 8 to 12. So here it is because of some mistake. It has. I think the Gita press is a culprit. This is 8 to 12. And this is 6 and 7. The object of knowledge to be attained by the process of knowledge were described in verses 13 to 18. That's because of the Gita press problem. It's not a, yeah, 13 to 18. Okay. The one truth known as Brahman, meaning Bhagavan and Paramatma, has been briefly described. The Jnani endowed with some devotion, Mad Bhakta. Please remember, sometimes, we think we are devotees, others, Jnanis and yogis are not devotees. But see how Krishna is saying, they are also, they have some devotion, so they are also bhaktas. And Krishna had used the same term even for the worshippers of demigods. Krishna had used this word in the second, it's not in the second, sorry, in the seventh chapter. In the seventh chapter, Krishna kamasya ritagyana prapadyante anya devata. There he anya devata, and here in the next verse, yo yo yam yam tanu bhakta. Krishna is calling them also bhakta, devotee, Prabhupada, see. So that's why sometimes, we have our understanding, but, we should broaden our understanding. So Jnani endowed with some devotion. Mad Bhakta, knowing this, merges in me. Mad Bhava. So here he merges. An alternative meaning of the sentence is my Ekanta Bhakta, understanding that I, his master, have such powers, Etan Vijnana, becomes endowed with Prema, Mad Bhava for me. Bhaktivinoda Thakur, O Arjuna, I have briefly described the field of the body, Kshetra, knowledge of an object of knowledge, Jnana and Gya. This is considered to be knowledge with realization, and devotees who achieve it attain my unalloyed Prema Bhakti. So this is knowledge with realization. Non-devotees who merely accept the shelter of useless monastic disciplined lineage are cheated of real knowledge. Gyan is nothing but the sitting place of Bhakti Devi. It is the pure state of the soul who has taken shelter of Bhakti. So that is how Bhaktivinoda Thakur comments on this. Okay. So that ends the discussion on Geha. Now, Krishna begins the next section, 20 to 26, on Prakriti and Purusha. So this answers the first and second questions. So you can see how Krishna is building the philosophical concepts in a logical way. Although Arjuna had asked Prakriti and Purusha first the questions, but because he's building these concepts in a very systematic and logical way, so that's why he answers Prakriti and Purusha in the last now. So up till now, do you have any questions? Any questions, any clarifications? Any clarifications you have? Okay, so then I will not begin this new section because it is quite philosophical and technical. And I will take this section tomorrow. And tomorrow we will complete this section. And in another class, we will complete the Jnana Chakshu, which is also very, very important. How he, all these concepts he uh, uh, compacts them into one, and in the form of vision, he gives the Jnana Chakshu. So that we will see day after. So tomorrow we will see the Prakriti and Purusha section. Okay. So we'll stop here. Today I went a little slow, getting adjusted to a new place. So that's why it took me some time. So thank you very, very much. Granth Raj Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna.